Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and subscribers of my channel. This is the other build video for the 4th of May, or May the 4th be with you. And it is, yes, you got it, the man, the legend, Darth Vader himself. It's his mech. And yet again, security stickers kind of blowing it, and yes, I have those two. We'll not be doing the build ready for that. Will be up, and it will come out at 1 o'clock of May the 4th, 2024. Before this one. This one I've already done. I've already had it for several years, for about a year. So no, well, I'll say a year. Earlier this year. So not doing that. Doing this. As mentioned in previous videos, the planned build video of the ginormous R2-D2 is not happening. The thing's just too big. But I will be building that, and I will do a before and after video. Now these build videos, so far they look about an hour long, so that's not too bad. Open it up. One, two, oh! 3 packs per usual. And yes, we have come on, focus, focus, focus. It doesn't want to focus. Oh, QR code if you can, free scan for you. There you go. And it's not as complex as the other mechs, but it's roughly the same size, so you know. And that shows you what you get. Bag 1, Vader, the torso. Bag 2, legs. Bag 3, the arms. And as it tells you, number 1, his cape is in there. So now I have done a little change to let's get this out. So how my table is laid today on this video as a test, because I have a very small table, not a big one. I've done a little differently. Yes, in the background there is a fire burning on my TV. I figured I'd put it up. Thank you, YouTube, for that. Big help. In fact, while I'm to prove I like it. Come on. There's the like. And I'll even subscribe to the channel. There we go. Yeah. No, thank you. I might use some of the other YouTube channels in later videos, actually. Right. Get rid of... Excuse me one moment. Fold that up. Ooh. Oh! That's the lights. That must be the lightsaber blade for the mech. Oh, that's a nice one. Very nice. Okay. Excuse me while I just get any dust off the thing. You know what? I'll put this to one side. And if you're wondering What I'm using to hold the booklets up, they are actually mobile phone holders I got from several years ago from one of those pound stores. They're really good for this sort of thing because I can lay them there. They allow me good access and it saves me just turning my head and so forth. So, here we go again. Open pack. For children watching this video, get an adult to help you with opening the packs. I am an adult, if mentally I'm not. For those who don't know, I am actually autistic. So doing Lego models is very good for me. I am a higher functioning autistic person, which is not too bad. I just don't understand everything that's going on. So anyway, let's spread all these pieces out. Part of the helmet. Haha! Right, before we do anything. Lightsaber, let's build his lightsaber. There we are. Luke, I am your father. There goes my fingers. Mentally, I am not here. Okay. Vader's legs going on. Very Rogue One-ish. Okay. We then take the cape and go like this. Yeah, cool cape. Not many cyborgs could pull off capes. Darth Vader was one of them. Alright. We take the bottom part of the helmet, put that on like this. We then take a man who definitely needs sun. Good lord. Wow, they really did a good job on that helmet. There's his face, look at that. And there we go. Empire Strikes Back moment. Lightsaber moment. And we'll be seeing him tomorrow when Tales of the Empire come out on Disney Plus. And yes, I am subscribed to that channel. I do have a subscription to that, so yes. Sitting down. Okay. Now, we build the mech. Now, most mechs have got a standard body basically for the beginning bit, but not always. More recently, they've tried to cut down on wastage of plastic, so yeah, they've basically standardized certain things like this. Normally, you would have to build this, as I have in future other mechs I've done, but not this one. Okay, we take the nice standard 2 red piece, put that there. Take the classic 4-peak piece and attach it. So, new shows and old shows. We're going to talk Star Wars while I'm doing this. One of the original openings, one of the very first episodes of the Clone Wars I saw, let's say this round piece, put that there, was the one where Yoda is doing those treaty negotiations, where he's taken on, he has 3 clones with him, one is injured, and Yoda says that he is that the Separatist army is still outnumbered. IQ-wise, definitely. Skill-wise, completely. Let me take those two pieces, put them there. Which is basically how they did it, and in the previous video you'll see very familiar looking, if color different wise. Let's put that down there. And I found it brilliant. I got the jokes. I got Yoda. Now, interesting fact, I had no trouble with Ahsoka Tano from day one. I thought she was brilliant, and I got it straight away. Oh, of course, if Anakin he would have got a Padawan. He would have trained it, and if something had happened to the Padawan, would it have caused him to go to the dark side a little sooner? Thank you, Mace Windu, for that. Okay, there's two more ball joints. So we've got the arms and the legs done. Connections done. Now we go. What was those two for? These are very cleverly done. Some of the design for these Lego pieces. Very clever. There we are. Now we take the grey pieces and put them up here. Okay. Like that. Okay, where's the other grey piece? Ah, there it is. Now, normally, I would sort them out into, different group. Into certain pieces, because it's a lot easier if you're doing big models, but something like this, it's not worth it. There we are. Right. Now, that's top, that's bottom. So we just do this. Something else I often do, and I'm going to show you here, is I always try and get all the Legos to go one direction. So if you look straight onto it, you can read it quite easily. It's something I do just to add a little more difficulty for myself. Daft, I know, but hey. And there it is. Let's see. But yeah, I'll show you. Here we go. See how all the Legos are going from. You can read it quite easily. I just briefly turned the light on because it's getting dark outside due to bad weather, and this is proving to be a little easier. Okay. Except when it comes to the book, and the light goes off. Okay. Right. So. Okay. We take these two pieces, firstly, and put them on. Now, I grew up in the 1980s, and strange enough, I didn't have much of a standard 80s fashion. I just wore what was comfortable. Shocking, I know. Right. I actually wore fashion that was comfortable. Good Lord, I avoided the 80s fashions and hairstyle. Except for one point, I had very bright red glasses. 2 pairs I wore for 2 years, or as I call them, the Elton John style glasses, because he was known for his bright pairs of glasses back then. That tells you how bad it was. Okay, that's that done. See? Okay, that's the leg rest. Yet again, very clever how to support it and to keep it from falling off when you're putting them in. Turning it over. Let's go to stage 13. And we are now using these grey pieces that actually, if you put, you can put them on if you've got spare pieces of these, you could put them on. It looks like they're wearing boots, Hold the Gabriel and sit him down. And yes, I am being watched while his mech is being built. Okay, so I'll take this and we put it there. We then take the other one and do that. And then, of course, we take these pieces, which will be for this to hold it in. And as I said in the last video, these tend to break after a while, which is a pain, because if you can't replace them, you're screwed. But, maybe people have bought the same type of model multiple times and they have spare ones left over. Who knows? Okay. Right. That's that done. That's... And I've goofed. Ugh. And I just realised I missed a step out. One moment. I can't get the piece out. It is time to call in for the tool. Da, da, da. Yes, these things are bloody brilliant because generally, this put that there, bump. If you cock up like I just did, or make a mistake, you do that. Put that there. Duh. Shows you how much attention I'm paying to this. I have an absolute ton of these, and I'm keeping them all because you never know when they're going to come in handy. Plus, sometimes you might need more than one at a time. So, yeah. And I remember when these Lego first brought these out, they were absolutely brilliant. And now they've made it as standard because you can use that to push something out, pry something off, pry something up. It is the Lego tool. Thank you, Lego, for that. Now, where was it? Right, we've done 15. Finally. We go to 16. And we put these in and textured once more, which, by the way, goes with this mech quite well. And Vader's styling. So, let's put this... So, as I was saying, I grew up in the 80s. And the 3 movies had just come out. But there was also the straight to video at the time, or the made-for-TV movies, which were the Ewok movies after Return of the Jedi. But they also did a whole bunch of cartoons, a full series, where you had, 3PO and R2, going on adventures with all sorts of people. And then you had the Ewoks doing their thing and fighting their enemies, which led to them having a early contact to the Empire. But spare bottom part and a spare lightsaber hilt. Those things are pretty cool, actually. I've done a few things with those. Right, now we've done that, we do the chest piece, which is very important. Right, so we get that. We get this, and following the picture, we do it like this. And then we do this. Now, interestingly, there are still, I repeat, still spare parts. So I believe these are for the back. Lo and behold, I am right. Good Lord, I actually am right about something. Haha. Okay, so right, so we take these two, which are also textures, which is good. Keeps on theme. That goes there. And that goes there. Now this fills in the back, which on the Stormtrooper mech, I did point out, it is very flat packed. And it has that texture again. So, and, oh yes, this is a lot better. Now that's interesting. I think I know what they've done. The Stormtrooper thing proves that it's just mass produced and easily to get rid of in canon, in Star Wars Lego. Right, so put those on there, and I'm guessing they're for the lightsabers. And then this will go onto there. Let's check. Turn page over, and yeah, I'm right. Step 21, put that on there. Right. Ugh. And there's the body all done. Very different to the Stormtrooper mech. You know, I actually might have to pause the video briefly just before the end of it and get a couple of demonstrations of mechs for you to see. I've got a few of them. Okay. Right. Let's fold this over. Okay. Yeah, one bag too, so just checking. Taking the spare parts, and I'm putting them... If you're wondering where all the spare parts are going, here we go. That's where all the spare parts go. I have a lot of Lego stuff there. A lot of spare parts. And when this gets filled, it shows you just how many you've done over the years. And it's not just Star Wars Lego I've got. I have a few Marvel ones as well. Here we go. And get the small knife, penknife I've got. Yet again, children watching this video, ask your parents to open the bags. Safety first. I really don't want to get comments on my video saying, oh, my child opened this, try to do what you did, and da. Please, any child watching this video, ask a parent to help you, or if you've got scissors, just cut along it. Safety scissors are brilliant. Okay, let's spread all these parts out. And now we do, I think, the legs, which makes sense. So spread all the parts out. And there we go. Like I said, I grew up in the 80s, so yeah. Now, Going to Legends continuity in the 90s. My first introduction to the Legends was a graphic novel I got from my local library. Called The Heir to the Empire. Yes, Timothy Zahn. Thank you, my friend. And I got the 3 books. So the main villain I grew up, the first major villain post-Empire that I encountered was Thrawn himself. And I have all 5 of basically the first Thrawn trilogy and the 2 after, when the fake Thrawn turned up, and it was the lead up to the Yuuzhan Vong invasion. For those of interest, no, I never did read any of the Yuuzhan Vong books. I never went that far into it. Because the late 90s I had financial difficulties and health problems. Okay, there we are. Ball joint, locking joint, and the 2 bits there. Okay, now I'll put the body behind my little Vader over there. And insert joke here. Right, we'll take the 2 red pieces and put them in there. And you can, if you watch the first video and compare it to this one, you will see a very basic video. Subtle differences between the 2 mechs, and they've basically come out at the same time. So this shows you the difference between the characters. Now we take the grills, put them on there. Let's find the other grill pieces right here. And already the arms are completely different to the Stormtrooper mech. We'll then take the little saucer section, the little dish, and put it in the arm. If it will go in. Come on. Oh. There we go. Very menacing, very scary, very Vader. So, that's what we got. That's what I grew up with in the 90s. And I had no trouble with Mara Jade. And in the graphic novel of her and Luke's wedding, Luke said in his vows he knew he was going to marry Mara Jade because she tried to kill him. And as everyone knows, Leia Organa wanted to kill Han Solo, and we look and saw how that worked out. So that was the joke, and I liked it. Okay, now that's that done. Small piece in there, looking very nice. Now we take hello, these pieces and put them in there. And people are probably in the comments, oh, why don't they make spare parts? Why don't they do that? One, that would mean creating a new mold using more plastic and so forth. 2, they already had molds for these. They would have been a lot easier to just increase the production of them. And yes, in certain points of view, yeah, it would be a lot simpler to make a piece like this. But cost effective wise, not really, because you would have had to design a brand new mold and made sure it was good enough to do it. So there we go. I mean, if they're going to mass produce a certain component because they know they need it in multiple models, then yeah, it would make more sense. But for a mech like this, which probably won't sell as many as some of the big ones, well, we now take that piece, put it in there. We then put this piece, put it there. We then get the body and put it in there. There we go. Now, continuing on, I got a few other Star Wars books, but it was mostly the Timothy Zahn one, and I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was great. Mara Jade being someone that would fall for Luke Skywalker, and we learned just how powerful the Emperor was because he was able to contact her over long distance. Sure. And now that storyline is being brought in for the new continuity. The downside is we probably will never get a Mara Jade, which is a shame. Because too much time has passed between the movies. It is a shame. An absolute shame. It's just taken too long to get the movies done. That's basically it. But I liked it. Now, let's talk about the sequel movies. I liked them. I think it's because I understood, of course, they're not going to be like the originals. For one thing, you've got literally over 10 years between them. The special effects are going to be a decade more advanced. I mean, Industrial Light and Magic was improving its special effects by the end of the 1980s. I remember they did some special effects for the movie Stargate in the early 90s. And that was revolutionary. Let's put that in there. All done and tightens. Secure. There we go. I'm just basically copying the bits for the legs, but instead of the left leg, I'm now doing the right leg. I saw Attack of the Clones in the cinema. I thought it was brilliant. It was amazing. Let's take this and fit this in here. I thought it was brilliant. It came out, and then the animated movie came out. I thought, hang on. They've already done the Attack of the Clones. What's going on here? But no, it was the Clone Wars. And I thought, hang on, what's going on here? The movie came out. We got introduced to Ahsoka. And I didn't see that in the cinema. I actually saw that one on DVD. That was, And if anyone's interested, yes, I actually have it on DVD. In fact, I have the entire collection of movies on DVD. I got the box set when it came out after Rise of Skywalker. we got introduced to Ahsoka Tano, and I liked her from day one. I think Ahsoka brought something new to the story. I mean, what happened between episode 2 and 3? This show have I actually done that right? Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Had to check. I wasn't sure there for a second if I'd actually done it right. But I liked it from day one because it showed you, it filled in the gap, which with the original trilogy was only done by comics, and I couldn't get the comics at the time. So ooh, I just knocked something on the floor. Ooh! Forget the fourth joke, he's doing the fourth splits. There will be a slight delay while I go and pick up something that's fallen on the floor. And more stuff falling off. Oh no, he's fallen off the floor. The piece I have knocked off has fallen on the floor, and now the mech's fallen on the floor. And yeah, this is going well, isn't it? Oh, Lord. Right. Ooh. Picking up the mech. Right. Sorry for this slight delay, but I dropped a piece on the floor. Well, a piece got knocked on the floor. This fell on the floor, so I had to get that. Okay. Right. Now we can get on with the feet. Now the question is, are the feet going to be built like they were on the Stormtrooper one? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here we go. Take the full piece, take that, put it on, and then take the ball joint and put that there. You then take one of the red pieces and put it there. Okay. So, the question is now, the final duel with Obi-Wan and Anakin on Mustafar. Oh my God, it was good. I will agree. Everyone says it's probably one of the best all-time duels. I will definitely go with that. There we go. I need to say, oh, hello. Ooh, hello. Okay, we take these and put them on there. And then, we then put these, which holds all the pieces to go for the feet. There we go. The feet are different. As this officially confirmed, the feet are different. And then we take these textured half pieces. These, with beautiful texture on them, and put them there, and doomph. Now, apparently we're supposed to do 2 of these, so I'll go back and follow the instructions again because it's easier for me. So we take this, we take this, we put this on there, we take the thingy, what's it here, put that there, we take the red block bitty there, and then we apply the half piece there. Itchy nose, itchy nose, itchy nose. Right. Could the duel have been any better? No. It was perfect. You felt the stakes. And it also showed us how Vader became in that suit. Now we know how. because there was no information on it. So we just do this and do this because it's easier, especially when you dig this piece and you apply it here. Now I'm doing both feet together because it'll be easier. There we are. Left and right feet done at the same time. You then put them on. So we take him, de-split him. Oh. And we go clunk and clunk. Limbo. And we have a Meg doing the limbo there. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Talk about a forced limbo. Oh, gods. Bad joke. And yeah, already you can see the differences in the legs alone. This is a vast improvement. Yeah, they went to town on this one. Okay. Now, once more, got spare pieces, and I will put those. Come back here, and I will put those spare pieces in my spare piece box. Yeah. Now people wonder, why do you keep the spare pieces? Why don't you just, Here's the thing. I've actually lost pieces, or pieces broke off or something like that. And it's come in handy. Also, I have spare heads from other models for certain things, or the hair pieces for the characters who wear the armors. Here's another head. See? And it's just come in handy to keep the spare heads around. And if anyone's interested, I've even kept these spare arms from when I've had to build the Separatist droids. Yes. The battle droid spare arms. I have tons of those. And if anyone is interested, can I make my own little... Oh dear. Can I make my own... Here's the unchromed version of the lightsaber hilt. And that's used on many components. So, yeah. And just to prove it, all the spare little ammo pips they give you for other mechs and so forth. That's what I keep them in. Thank you WWE for doing that. Tin. Right, now we are up to the arms. Excuse me, I've got stuff falling all over the place here. Right. Now, was I unhappy that the Clone Wars finished when they did? Yes. Had I watched them all? No. I had trouble watching them because I didn't have Netflix at the time or anything like that. So now I've got Disney Plus. I'm still playing catch up. But yeah, go. Right, there's pieces. Yet again, I'm using a knife. Scissors as possible, or get a parent if you're a young child. To do it. Okay. Right. It's time to do the arms. Now I'll just spread these pieces out. And I've got a sneaky suspicion. I think this is the Mex hilt for the lightsaber bar. So, we'll soon find out in a later video. Haha. We now bring in the extra large saber component. Okay, so we now take one of these and there we go. Okay, so let's talk about the Rebels cartoon. Now, I saw that all the way through because it was being shown on TV at the time when Disney DX was up, or DXZ, when they had the channel up, and I watched the whole thing and I enjoyed it. We got to see a new Corellian ship, the Ghost. We got to see more people survived Order 66. And we got introduced to a new species and the droid with the second highest kill count in all of the Rebellion. El Psycho Droido Chopper himself. I'm keeping the mech on the tray so it's easier. Now, okay. Alright, okay. There we are. Put the ball joint in. There's where the fingers be. That's the thumb. So we know that's the thumb. So we know that this will be the right hand arm. Okay. So we take the red pieces firstly and do this. And we take this one. And we do this. All done. Right, put that down. Turn the page. This is not the page you're looking for. I'm doing it again. Okay. We take a free piece. Put it here. Make another free piece and we put it here. And yeah, that's how it looks in on the instructions. Right. Now. Oh, we got a mid build. So we take this and we take one of the fancy pieces here. Now this is a piece you do see occasionally. And you know, pretty cool. Fit that there. Get on there, okay. Then you put it here. That's how it looks. And yes, that's how it looks in there. Right. Turn it over. And free. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see where they go now. I'm going to take these great single pieces. Hollow single pieces, I like to point out. And put them in there. And I liked it. We got to see something other than Luke, Leia, and Han. Or anything linked to the Skywalkers. Okay, we had a cameo from Leia in a later season, but that was to be expected. I liked it. Now, we take one of the really fancy shiny pieces, and we put that there. And yeah, that looks like a Darth Vader arm, doesn't it? We then take one of these smooth angular bits, which combined with that, you could use. I'll show you in a second. One thing to unbalance, put that on there. There we are. That's the arm all done. What I mean is, if I get this and get this, put those together, and it looks like the top of a car. Or if you take this piece, an even longer one, like a sporty one, that's what those two pieces you could put together can do. Now, we're working on the underside, so flipping this over, we then take this piece, and we know that this will be holding the weapon because it is exactly how they did it in the Stormtrooper one. So I was right. That is going to be the hilt for the lightsaber. Good call, me. Okay, and I'm looking for this piece. That goes there. Let's turn this around, and you can see where it goes. Very smooth, very nice. You then take the other piece here, and you then put it on there. I called it. Look. It is the hilt of the lightsaber. I'm very proud of that. Alright, let's put this in. Tight fit. Now let's put this bit in before I put the blade on. In fact, I'll put the blade on later because oh, hello. Oh, I see how they've done that. So yeah, just briefly put it in on. I wonder, I don't think you could you? No, you can't. Okay. Ooh, hello. That's actually, I thought you may have been able to take it out and stick it on there, but no, it's too wide and you would actually break the hook. Okay. Well, we know what that's for. And yeah, the fingers again. Okay, so take in the dimple bit and put it in the middle for the both of the outer fingers. So we've got smaller fingers. The middle one doesn't matter, you're not going to be able to see it anyway, so let's do that. There we are. All done. Let's straighten that up a bit. And now we now arm the mech, quite literally. We then take this bit and put that in. And yeah, the Rebel series was brilliant, and you got to see it. You also got to see the Rebellion before it became the Rebel Alliance, and I like that. That was what made it so different to the others. And of course, as it later got on, you saw classic Star Wars characters, Mon Mothma, and a certain general, and Bail Organa. You even saw an old Ben Kenobi after the Kenobi series look. So, yeah, we got him in different periods. Right, let's get on with the arm. So, yeah, I liked it. The graphics were great. It was different. It was enjoyable. Now, the ending of Rebels. We saw a sort of a scene-for-scene remake of it on the Ahsoka series. And I do have a playlist of my Ahsoka reviews. So if you want to go and see them. Here we go. Now I know for a fact this one will be always slightly different to the other. So here we go. Take the thumb. Nice textured thumb. There we go. And one moment. That's better. I think I knocked it when I was moving the table earlier to sort out some stuff. Okay, there we go. And yeah, I liked the ending. It filled in certain key things. So we know that Hera fought in the Greater Rebellion. She just wasn't part of the parts of the rebellion we saw in the original trilogy. Now, let's talk about the Rogue One movie. Now, that was brilliant. Absolutely amazing. That's how you do a standalone movie that fills in. And the interesting thing, the whole premise of this movie was some words in the original crawl from A New Hope. Rebel spies get the plans. From a simple sentence, we get one of the best movies of Star Wars. So, yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Right. And once more, we put these in. And I think we're only going to have one spare piece, which will be that, which was the extra piece you use on the right arm. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, it was brilliant. It was amazing. It worked. Now, Solo movie. I will admit, I have yet to see it. I know. Hang on, it's been out for ages and you haven't seen it. I haven't got around to seeing it. There's only so much time in the day, you know. But we got to see pre-Solo Millennium Falcon. And pre-Kessel Run, post-Kessel Run. And now we know why it looks so bad. For the love of God. Han Solo broke the ship. Good lord. Okay, there's the armor plate. There's the fingers done. And it's on. Force push. Force choke. Right, here we go. There we are. Mech all done. And only a single piece left over. That goes in the box. Now, this was more complex, so this video will be slightly longer. Now, we take Vader. Get. Put him in. Explains why there's nothing in between there for the cloak. There's a gap between the stands. You can now just go around here. Attach the lightsaber. And there we have Vader in his mech suit looking very badass. I mean, dear God, like he needs to be more badass. Dear gods. Okay, the instructions basically just shows you how to put them in. And yeah. Shows you the next two places are basically the putting on the fingers, attaching it, and putting in Vader. Now here's something interesting. In the instructions, it shows you the lightsaber sticking on the back. Now, on the box art, focus camera, it shows you on the back, like what I've done. Interesting. Now, I do have a complaint. There is no way you can take this out and attach it to the back because it's not big enough. They could have done something about that. Right, we go over here. And it's just the pictures from the previous book, the mech suits. The Yavin 4 playset with a Y-Wing, Yoda's, and the Mandalorian, Clone Wars, Yoda's, and the oh, now it focuses. There's the QR code if anyone's interested. Forward a bit. There's the QR code to follow the instructions and the animation and all that, which I don't do. Now, there will be a slight pause while I go and get some things. And we're back, and there he is. And now, for something rather unique for me, a comparison. This is him with his fellow, well, I would say wave mate, the Stormtrooper, and you can tell the difference straight away. The design lineage here. This is basically a Stormtrooper. He very basic, very bulky compared to Vader's. You can tell straight away that the feet are completely different. Less blocky, more stylized. We go to the back. He has a backpack. This guy's flat backed. Yeah. Build video for that is up. And here is the other one, which is the Boba Fett mech armor, which I've had some for some time. And as you can tell, you've got his rocket backpack, which is very, very accurate to the one he uses. And yes, that is a shootable rocket. Yeah, does pop up, so you can shoot it off for play factor. And yeah, same type of styling of the blaster rifle. Basic design elements are the same, just different colors and different stocks. Something in common with this mech to the Stormtroopers one. The rifle is on a hip. Hang on. Ooh, making him do the splits. There we go. As you can see, there's where you saw it. And on the mech, on the Boba Fett mech, his rifle is also stored on the hip. So, very similar there. And, can I get more in the shot? Yeah, I can. There you go. There they are. With a nice blazing fire behind the back. Ah, actually doesn't... That's not too bad, actually, is it? Okay. There you are. The most recently 3 mechs from Star Wars. Boba Fett, the Stormtrooper, and Darth Vader himself. Yeah. Very good. Quick builds. They take... If you know what you're doing and you want to do it something, it's an hour build. If it's the first time doing it and you find the instructions very closely, it's still going to take you about an hour and a half. And there you go. Thank you so much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. First 2 build videos over and done with. More to come, I think, if I can. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon. These will come out on the May the 4th. Be with you, 2024. So, have fun. Bye.